before meeting with the district attorney, we had a one-on-one conversation with Frank Reese in jail, telling us that he is a new father, a newborn just days old, born almost on the 2-year anniversary of baby Justice's death. Frank Reese is facing 3 felonies in connection to baby Justice's death, including involuntary manslaughter, child endangerment, and administering methamphetamine. The baby was just 19 days old when his body was found in a slough in February of 2015. The infant's mother, Samantha Green, is serving a 15-year to life sentence after being convicted of her child's murder. The Yolo County District Attorney explaining to us this morning Green's trial actually helped lead to Frank Reese's arrest, showing he contributed to baby Justice's death since before his birth and ultimately the days leading up to the infant's death.
When baby Justice Reese was born, he had methamphetamine in his system due to Samantha Green's ingestion of methamphetamine during pregnancy, including the day before he was born. Samantha Green had been living with the baby's biological father, Frank Reese. Evidence presented at trial established that Frank Reese was directly administering methamphetamine to Samantha Green despite the circumstances of baby Justice's birth.
And Frank Reese today in jail telling us plainly he does not feel he is responsible for baby Justice's death. However, he does have regrets. He should have been a better father and a better husband. His first court appearance is scheduled for tomorrow afternoon. We also spoke with Samantha Green's father, and we will have that interview coming up on later editions of KCRA 3 News. Live in Woodland, Vicki Gonzalez. Back to you, Lisa.
Vicki, you got a lot of new information. I still have about 3 questions for you. One, did the district attorney say if anything else contributed to the arrest this month? And then also, does Frank blame Samantha Green? And did he admit to administering the methamphetamine to Samantha Green to you?
Well, taking the first question, there were other arrests that contributed to Frank Reese's arrest in connection to his child's death. Just a couple weeks ago, the Yolo County DA explaining that Frank Reese was arrested for being in possession of methamphetamine, and at that time his girlfriend was in the home with him, a pregnant girlfriend, and she as well was facing charges of being in possession of methamphetamine that ultimately kind of put the last nail in the coffin and led to charges for Frank Reese. Now, as for Samantha Green, we did talk to Frank Reese about that. He doesn't have any anger or ill will towards Samantha Green, just telling us that she lost a child just as well, and they both are mourning as parents.
And did he admit to giving her methamphetamines when she was pregnant before she gave birth?
He would not make any admission of that. He said that in the days leading up to baby Justice's death, he didn't know where Samantha was and he didn't know what she was doing.
Vicki